Well, good afternoon and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now just a couple of plants to have a look at here for a change, and this one is the Bialara Campbell's Glacier. Not Bialara anymore because this has now been renamed by the RHS as Aliciara Campbell's Glacier. Now this was adopted some years ago, well about 30 years ago, from Bialara Tahoma Glacier, and Oncidium, oh, my memory honestly, Oncidium Memora Donald Campbell. Now if nobody's heard of Donald Campbell, you should have done, because he was the world record holder, land speed and water speed record holder, who unfortunately, I think it was in the 1950s, I think it was, when he was going for another land speed, water speed record on Lake Coniston, up about 20-30 miles from me. The boat turned over, he was killed, and he was never found. So that is Memoria Donald Campbell. Now I'm having such a funny week this week. Everything's happening. I've had a crown broke off my tooth. I've been to the dentist, and I can't believe to put a crown back in a tooth is £450 just for one crown. Unbelievable these days. No national health, of course, you can't get it these days unless you've been with them donkey's years and go regular for checkups. And if you don't go for checkups and you ring up for an appointment after a few years, they'll say, well, I now class you as a new patient, so it'll have to be done privately. You know, this country is going absolutely mad. Well, besides that, these plants, these Aliciara, the care of them is that they like warm conditions. Morning sun's okay, afternoon sun no, but some of them do like it nice and hot at times, so you'll have to sort that one out. If the leaves are getting far too dark green, then give them more light. If they're going sort of very light and a bit yellowish, give them less light. Now these plants are pseudobulbs, which means they can store their own water, and being partially oncidium, it would prefer to become almost dry before rewatering again. The best potting medium for these is a medium bark and some perlite. They don't need much. You can see this has got some sphagnum moss just over the top of the pot, over the top of the media. And I've done the same with the other one, and they seem to be doing okay. Now what can I tell you about this one? You can see these have had pseudobulbs there. The old pseudobulbs, quite big ones too. And this is a new growth. And it's almost as tall as the last growth. But as you can see, it hasn't even made a pseudobulb yet. So that's going to be very, very tall, and it tells me that the roots on this plant is doing very, very well. But I'm not going to take it out of its pot to prove that, which I would normally do, but not in this case. I'm refraining from doing things like that these days, well, especially at winter time. Now this is the Odontoglossum hybrid. Absolutely beautiful large flowers on this one, and they like to grow just slightly cooler than the previous plant. And the thing that got me, this flowered last year, and the spike usually comes up from between the leaves, but this year it's coming up from the bottom of the plant. But that's another spike anyhow, and I'm sorry to say, one of my growers always says every time you show your plants you've got mealybug on them. Well, not really, I don't have any big influxes of mealybug, and I mean, to stop mealybug you should spray them sort of every month. I do, with a good bug spray, but I missed last month for various reasons, and well, I had 1 or 2 mealybugs which I've now got rid of. Well, that's about all I can tell you with these plants. I was going to say tomorrow I'm at the dentist at 10:15 having a tooth out, and in the afternoon I'm at the chiropodist dealing with an ingrowing toenail. So what a month I'm having. Anyhow, I feel fit, I feel well, so I'm not grumbling. I can get all these things done, no problem. Although in this country it does cost you. Anyhow, that's enough of that. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.